All right, thanks for coming back for the Digital Mentors funnel review. This is part four. Hopefully, we're going to make this the last part. I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly. Okay, so here we are. The Transformative Digital Mentors Compass Workshop. Okay, so I already talked about that in the last episode about now it's called the Compass Workshop. Okay, so just you got to be very, very clear on your language. Keep it consistent. Just like I said in that example in the last part three was make it 1% better. What can you do to make everything 1% better? Okay, so this section, I'm gonna just gloss over real quickly what I really, really like. Um, so they really highlighted the really important points of this. So what they're saying here is this transformative digital mentors compass workshop is for you if okay, and this is always a good section to have. Like people are like, well, is this for me? I don't know. Everything else sounds great, but I don't know. Is it for me? So this is clearly states it. Um, and says you've been struggling to transform your expertise into a profitable online business. Okay, so seeking a clear roadmap. See, I think they should have used roadmap instead of report. But anyway, roadmap and actionable steps to guide you. Okay, so you're seeking that. And you're like, yes, yes. Um, Understanding what your customers really want. Okay, that's nice and bold. Okay, so I can really kind of go through this. Looking for strategies to create valuable offerings people would want to buy. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm struggling to attract right customers. Yes, so here they're really, in bold, all the unnecessary words, right? All the necessary words. Like this is not really, you're just trying to make it a proper sentence. Or you are you, you are you are struggling. It's just you are struggling. We know we're talking about you. Okay, what makes your business special? Proven sales techniques, approaches to confidently, I would say, confidently close deals and generate revenue, and that keep that in bold. But okay, so selling your digital courses and coaching programs has become a struggle. Okay, and this is another thing. It's just they don't really mention these two things: selling digital courses and coaching programs. I mean, I would just kind of like hammer that all the time. Like this is if that's because a lot of people like you're never gonna get to here. Like this is like not even highlighted, but it's like this is why it's here. Like the ad. If we looked at the ad, coaches and course creators, and I'm not really seeing the word. If you had an SEO, like if you were to SEO this, like it would never show up. I'm not seeing anything about coaches or course creators. Um, I'm just like I'm not seeing it until I get to here, right? I mean, it's not terribly far down. It's like halfway far down, and it's not even like bold. I would just like hammer that home. All right, you're not sure how to go from giving away freebies to selling bigger items like courses and personal coaching. Um, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. So join us for the Digital Mentors Compass Workshop to tailor your offers for unstoppable success in your business. Okay, that's great. I like that, and again, they talk about tailor your offers. I mean, I would just focus on offers and like everything else comes under that, right? Everything like then once you get your offer right, then your message. Then all you got to do is just one little thing to improve your messaging. Or if you have the offers, you go, here's the big thing, your offer. We're gonna fine tune your offer, and then when you attend this workshop as a bonus, we're gonna once you get the offer right as a bonus, we're gonna fine tune your messaging, and all you need to do is check these boxes. And then when you do that, and then also the other bonuses, once you get your offer dialed in, we're going to do that in this workshop. We're going to show you how to grow that growth, like how to put that on steroids, right? Just for maximum growth. Because you've already said those things, but you've said it in a way that it seems like overwhelming, and there's no way you could ever possibly cover all that in a 90-minute workshop, right? The step-by-step growth plan. I mean, that sounds like a 5-hour webinar right there. And then clear messaging. That sounds like something that's going to take a long time. either to as a video, as a webinar, or even just to do. So, like I said, I like what they said. Join us to tailor your. I would just focus on that. So focus on coaches, uh, digital course creators, tailor your offers. That should be the focus of this whole thing, because that's what you promised right here. You promised me that. Irresistible offer, coaches and course creators. I mean, this is kind of like, seems like it's kind of losing its focus. Um, I personally, I mean, like I said, I've created courses, worked with coaches. I wouldn't trust these people, because they can't seem to like focus on anything, and it seemed like it would be just as overwhelming. And I've worked with coaches who have a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff going on, and their whole program is basically just to confuse the hell out of you, just so you can sign up for more stuff to get more clarity. And so I wouldn't go near these people. But anyway, let's finish talking about this. Um, about 8 minutes. I want to really wrap this up. Real success stories of success. Hear what attendees I like that have to say about our life-changing workshop. Okay, again, they're focusing on the workshop, and I love that, because that's all you want. You just want to get them to the workshop. Forget about everything else. Don't talk about your coaching. Don't talk about the big picture stuff. Just get them to the workshop. Just get them to the workshop. Get them to the workshop. Okay. By the end of the workshop, you have clarity and roadmap there again to get starting results. That's what I would call this thing. The compass roadmap. I'd call that thing. Okay. Okay. Attending the workshop gave me the framework I needed to put all the pieces together. Okay. Again, framework is much better than report, right? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if a copywriter either wrote these entirely, or they're embellished by a copywriter, just formatted, or these were the actual words. If they're the actual words, then listen to what people are saying. They're talking about roadmap. They're talking about framework. I mean, I don't think anybody. I haven't read all these, but I don't think anybody says, "Oh, that was a great report." I walked away with a report. No, I walked away with a roadmap. I walked away with a framework. That's what it needs to be called, not the compass report. I mean, all right, sign up and get registered today. Okay, your future self will thank you. Beautiful, I love it. Gave me such clarity and a framework, again, to put into practice to have a successful business. Again, framework. And the framework can be applied to any business, even if you're a brand new, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Working with this material a month ago, I had no idea what a framework was. Well, now they're talking about what you're learning, customer journey, or even an offer strategy was. Okay. So these are, like using this framework, I created a strategy. Like all these things are talking about, thanks to this framework, obviously you're talking about a framework in this event, but you're calling it a report throughout this whole page. That's just kind of confusing. And you got to remember, nobody's analyzing this in a good way and a bad way. Nobody's looking at this page as long as I am. People are, turning away from the page like that. So they're not going, well, it doesn't say framework, it says report, but you don't understand that it's just processing so fast. They go, oh, it's a report. I don't know, like. But if you say, or it's a roadmap, it's a path to your success. It's a framework. It's a when you say framework, it's like a confined thing that like you just have to fill in like certain things, and then you got it, right? Like you frame a house. Then you just have to put on the siding and then fill it in with stuff, right? But you got the framework, you got the structure there. And that's what people want. They probably don't have any structure. It's just like all over the place, just like this sales page. And so that works better than a report. A report sounds like you getting the New York Times thrown on your driveway in the morning. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. So it doesn't really resonate. It's like, okay, you're going to give me some information. I could probably go to YouTube and look up the same stuff, but reading this, me taking the time to go over this and look through the sales page, I understand that there is a framework. But people are not going to process. They're not going to get down this far and read about that. This is a framework. It's a roadmap. All they're going to see is that, oh, this is a report. And then when they look at the guy's video, he talks about a guide, or he's got a picture of where it says guide, and then he's talking about a report. All right. So bonuses to accelerate your workshop experience and results. Okay. So this kills me. This is like I don't understand why they did this, but this like I one-on-one pre-workshop roadmap review and audit. Okay, let's just analyze that. I don't really know what this is, so I'm gonna have to read what this is. And when I read it, and what I am gonna read, and I don't even want to get anywhere near this workshop. Okay, get a 30-minute one-to-one pre-workshop roadmap call. Sounds like you're just already indoctrinating me, and before I even sign up, and in an audit, sounds like you're going to the proctologist, and so that doesn't sound like a bonus. It sounds like I would what I would do. I would say, like, I wouldn't have a pre-workshop. I would say post-workshop, right? Go, oh, after everything you learn, we'll give you a 30-minute, post-workshop, blah, 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 or something like that. And so that people feel like it's on their choice. But on this call, we'll best prepare you for the upcoming. Now it just sounds like I'm about to get married, right? Like, Ryan Dice talks about this, about the customer journey. It's just like, you're just trying to get a date. Like, I just want to say hello. I don't want to get married. I just want to say hello, and maybe we have a date. Maybe we have a date, a coffee date, right? And then we'll go to maybe a dinner date, and then we'll maybe a long weekend, and then we'll talk about marriage. But it's just like they're getting me way into lip smacking marriage material right here, and it's just it's kind of icky. I'll be honest with you, and that's what people hate about sales and are salespeople. They go, feel icky. You're coming on too strong. You're making me too involved in your world, and I just want to tiptoe. I want to be in the shallow end. You're trying to get me to do high dives into the deep end. Um, I just think this is not a great idea. Okay, so the Compass workshop to get the most out of your experience, so you can finally get started. You can finally start getting paid for your knowledge. Kind of insulting in a way. I mean, kind of like, oh, you can finally. You're such a loser. You can finally get paid for your knowledge. I don't know. That just doesn't resonate with me. Okay. Okay. From offer to audience, AI powered marketing strategy. Sounds good. They don't really specifically say these are free. I would say free bonuses. And then maybe this almost sounds like very quickly it goes, okay, it says but it doesn't say free. Like, okay, maybe I am paying for that. I don't know. Okay, claim your ticket to Digital Mentors Compass. Build your successful knowledge-based business. Build your successful knowledge-based business. I'm not going to get into it, but it really was kind of an awkward. I would say, build your successful knowledge-based business. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this. So this kind of gets me. Okay, so this is great that they're showing kind of, I guess a product or something. It's like, what's this card? Like attendee? Like, am I really getting that card? And I guess showing the product is pretty good because people are like, oh, what is this thing? I can't, what is it? What am I getting? But you're not okay, and then you're not really showing like results. Like, you want to show the results. So here's some people kind of doing whatever they're working, but you want to have some images where you're showing people like a result. So here's an example. Like this woman right here, she just got clients, right? She's super excited, just got clients. Like, that's an emotion you want people to feel, right? Like, this is you, right? You could get clients, you could be this psyched. Versus here's this product, like, and you're not gonna get any of this. I'm like, I don't even know what it is. They know it's a virtual workshop. They know they're gonna be like on camera or whatever, but it's just kind of a waste of space. Like I said, I would use something a little bit more interesting something like that. Like show people, like show the results of what they're going to get, right? Um, okay, so and then the rest of this is pretty good. I want to really wrap it up. Okay, so regular price $249 free. Wednesday, February 12th, that's today. Time's already passed. So my only thing is I would have said like 149, like two, because that's a big discount, but it's like I, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there because we've run a long time, and then here they got a little more who we are, and it's good. All right, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you on another episode of Funnel Reviews. All right, I hope you learned a lot. Thank you very much.